So in this video, I'm going to share how I save an average of $345,000 for every new dental office project and why it's super critical for your dental practice loan payments as well. In fact, I'll even give actual proof of the tenant improvement money that I've received from my last 3 dental offices. But first, what is tenant improvement money? It's basically free money that the landlord gives you for creating a dental office in his or her building. Tenant improvement money is only used for fixed areas in your dental clinic. So pretty much flooring, water pipes, electricals, walls, painting, stuff like that. And trust me, you will wish you had more funding from your landlord. I explained more regarding why a landlord will pay you to help build your dental office in my previous video. But in a nutshell, it's pretty much because you're going to pay rent to them for a very long time and they will eventually recoup that money plus more. Alrighty, so it's time to go into my 3 examples of my latest deals. These are actual lease contracts that I signed with the landlords. I took out any and all identifiers due to legal purposes. Example number 1. As you can see, this lease space gave me $300,000 of tenant improvement money. That's kind of cool, right? There are stipulations in there where I have to complete 50% of the work and then get 50% of the fundings and other things like, lien waivers from the contractors, but that's easy and all part of the game. Basically, as long as you're doing the right thing, then there will be no problem. Example number 2. This one was a little bit lower at $272,000. In this example, it states that I have to open a dental practice first before they give me the money. The language differs for every negotiation based on the landlord. So, pro tip. If it's your first dental practice and you don't have the funds, you may want to work it where the landlord pays 3 or 4 installments directly to the general contractor, which is the construction company. Anyways, I promised you 3 real examples, so here's the next one. Okay, here's a big catch. $465,120. This landlord decided to shower us with free money and forgot to turn off the faucet. A little backstory on this landlord. This dude apparently has about 80 multi-million-dollar properties. So yeah, I'm a little jealous, but at the same time, he gave me a great deal, so can't argue with that. And that gives us $300,000 plus $272,000 plus $465,120, which equals $1,037,120. Holy crap, that's a lot of free money. And by the way, I'm not here to brag. If that's what you're thinking, it's not. There are a lot of dentists that do this out there, and I'm not special by any means. But I have 2 goals in mind. Goal number 1 is to help new dental entrepreneurs achieve their dream practice. Goal number 2 is to show ambitious dentists what I do so they can join our Clear Lakes Dental partnership as an owner dentist as well. It's a great opportunity, so message me if you're interested to hear more. Okay, so let's go back to the money talk. I'm excited. We now have $1,037,120 and we have to divide it by 3 dental offices to get an average. The average is $345,706.67. Oh, and you want to know something crazier? This number could have been much higher. Why? Remember this guy, example number 2 with the TI money of $272,000? Well, it's that low because I couldn't pass up on such a beautiful offer. So, what could have enticed me to lower the TI amount? The answer is 16 months of free rent. That's freaking crazy. Dude, 16 months of free rent. That's over 1 year of free rent. Just free. Anyways, I might sound crazy right now for loving such a thing, but when you're building your own dental practice, you'll probably be even crazier and happier than me. So life is crazy. The next thing is construction cost. As I stated before, TI money can only be used for construction of your dental practice. This is just a rough estimate, but our construction costs are usually around $600,000 to $800,000, give or take, depending on the size and location of our dental practices. This cost is for a 12 to 20 chair dental practice. The bigger your dental office, the higher the construction cost is. Also, it's drastically different if you have to break down walls and stuff. But that's a whole different video in the future for our construction series. Now, if you're rolling in money and you have so much money that you can pay for your dental practice, then do so, you lucky goose. For normal dentists out there like me and the most of us, then we have to get a loan. We're going to do some math on our snipping tool and my crappy mouse handwriting. So let's dive into it. So we have $600,000 of construction plus $250,000 for everything else, such as dental equipment, office furniture, x-ray machines, x-ray sensors, and literally everything. And that amounts to $850,000. And then you have to subtract $345,000 in TI money, which leaves you about $505,000. Cool. So with the $505,000 loan, you're in good position. The banks will be happy to loan you that amount. Now, you have to keep in mind that this does not include working capital. Working capital is basically extra money that you can request to the bank so you can pay your people initially. Because you will need to pay your people, otherwise there's going to be a riot. Working capital is common, and if you're just starting out, definitely ask for some. Moving on to the $505,000 loan. So we're going to break it down by 10 years. Usually that's the case for business loans in general. This is opposed to the commercial real estate loans, which are usually about 20 years, at least in my case. And now we have to add the interest rates. Currently the interest rate is at 8.5%. It's never fun, but the banks always make their money. But you also have to think that the banks give you that very money, so you may succeed. The loan amount is $505,000, 8.5% interest rates, and a term of 10 years. Of course, we pay back every month, and we calculate the loan. Boom, and we have $6,261.28 of monthly debt services, which is a fancy way of saying monthly payments. $6,261.28 is 1,000% not bad. It's insignificant compared to what you will be making. But perhaps at one point you probably wondered about having your own building and having your dental practice in there. Smart move. In this next video, I'll go through what I did in order to buy my own building and put a dental practice in there. I'll break down what's needed step by step so you can do the same thing if you wish. See you there.